So I'm just going to talk about Yelp for a second. Yelp has some rules, and we don't all know about them. So if you were to send a link, like Patrick recommended, which I think is a great idea if your friends are already using Yelp. If your friends aren't already using Yelp, you're doing a thing called gaming. And gaming Yelp actually reflects poorly upon a business. So what you want to make sure, so you can have all your friends go and put all kinds of reviews, and if they just signed up, they have zero credibility, and then that actually reflects, not poor, it doesn't damage the business in any way, but what it does is after a while it just lowers your rating because all those reviews are going to disappear. So you want to make sure that the people are, ask your customers when they come in, are you on Yelp? If you are, could you just be sure to post a review for us? Something like that is really, really useful. Or if you know a group of people who are avid Yelp users. I have a client who's a wedding photographer here in Oakland, and they just launched Oakland Yelp like as a big group, and it's the #1 source of traffic for her. And she, from that, going to this event and meeting the Yelpers who are the power Yelpers, she was able to blow her traffic through the roof, and she's gotten tons of business from Yelp. So Yelp is really great, but you really want to honor the system and have real reviews posted about you. So blogs and websites that live outside of, for instance, you may not know, I'm going to tell you, the Chronicle and the Examiner have opportunities for you to be a blogger. So you can actually have a blog that lives at San Francisco, sfexaminer.com, and also on the Chronicle. So if you go to the Gate, sfgate.com, you can be writing about topics that are what your expertise is. So everything that we're talking about today is going to be framed in, and if you don't think you're an expert, you're wrong. And if you don't like to write, get over it. Because writing is a fantastic way, and it doesn't have to be prose, and it doesn't have to be fantastic. I actually write the way I talk. People will read my writing, and then they'll talk to me, and they're like, that's really weird. You sound exactly the way that you do on the page. And so it doesn't have to be great. No one's grading it. It's just about this content. It's about this conversation. So frame everything that we're talking about in that you're an expert in something. Hopefully it's the business that you're doing or the thing that you're passionate about, and that's what you're going to be talking about. Video. Talk to the video folks. If it's not cost prohibitive for you, invest in a well-done video. I'm going to do a case study if we have time about a company here in Oakland that had great results with a video program that in this case cost them nothing. My concern is you may think that you're really a great videographer and you may not be. And so you just want to take a look at how you just want to be really cautious because a lot of people are going to see it, and I could do my own dental work, but it's not a good idea. So just consider that. All right, and then we're going to talk about Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, which are all very different. The reason why we are having this conversation is this is traffic for 1 month, and this is a great website to compete. Tells you the traffic from some websites. And here I can see that the traffic in December to Twitter was 3.5 million people. The traffic to Facebook was 49.5 million people just for the month of December. And LinkedIn was 7.75 million people. So that is something that I want to be a part of because some of those people are going to be my customer. Socially marketing your business consists of these big components, and they are your website, which is your website, your blog put together. And I heard there was a great deal on a 5-page website in the back, so you can check out that. Facebook, LinkedIn, commenting. The number, the 4 top drivers of traffic to any of my websites are my big mouth, my big mouth, my big mouth, my big mouth. Is me commenting on other people's blogs. And I'm not kidding you, I've got a blog that I wrote on. It's called e-commerce-blog, which is the lamest URL. Like no one's going to Google e-commerce-blog. I get huge amounts of traffic from a post that I wrote. So you know you have a post and then you can write a comment. I commented on this in 2007. And it's one of the top 4 drivers of traffic to my site consistently. It's just, it works like crazy. So comment on other people's blog, and that's about the conversation that's going on between you and the rest of the world, because you're an expert. So does everyone consider themselves an expert? Good. If you're not, get married to it. Video. The video folks are over there. Referrals. So I heard everybody saying, I want referrals, I want referrals. Everyone's here because they want referrals. This whole thing is built around referrals. It's just going about it in a different way. And I'm kind of old school. Like, I like getting in front of someone and selling people stuff. And this is different. And I had to kind of unwire my traditional, go and sell people stuff. And this is about creating credibility. It's about being a subject matter expert. It's about engaging your customer. And it's about really exchanging information with a group of people who are interested in what you have to say. Newsletters, if you are not generating a newsletter right now, newsletters are fantastic. I have some resources. If you go to integralimpressions.com, they have a really cool tool that will eat up your blog posts and create them as a newsletter. So you don't have Integral Impressions. INTEGRAL Impressions. And I can't remember the name of the product, but it goes through your blog. So now you don't have to go and create content. You're able to point this product at your blog posts, and it scoops them out, or other people's blogs. It scoops them out and makes them into a newsletter and just sends it out automatically when you tell it to. So that's kind of cool. Audio and documents. I have a show on Blog Talk Radio, which is swanky. It is, you get to have your own radio show with like call-in lines and a switchboard and everything, and it's free. And if you do a search for Rick Rochon, I think the Blog Talk Radio posts are like third or something like that. So it's rickrochon.com is first, and then I think second or third is there's Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and then Blog Talk Radio is right in there, and it's fantastic. You don't have to be eloquent, but creating interesting content, blogging about it is really incredibly useful.
What's his name? Can you spell it?
Blog Talk. Oh, Rick, R-I-C-K.
Yeah, his name.
Rochon, R-O-C-H-O-N. I heard he's talking. And documents. If you guys aren't, and this is all the stuff I really wanted to get into, so I'm just going to take a minute. Documents. How many of you have Word documents on your computer? Put them on Scribed, put them on DocStock. They Google like a mother. It's really crazy. And you can have, so you have a profile, and then your profile has all the documents that you've created, and it can be interesting. Like, I have one that gets hundreds of downloads, and it's it's literally 10 lines that have item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, and I put at the top of it social marketing plan or something like that.